YouTube, hello! It's more spreadsheet action in Peglin. I'm not going to play as the Spinventor today. We're basically at the point of the Spinventor now where I think I might even just have assemble related stuff to do. And honestly, I keep trying to like dabble my toes in that, and you know, maybe we'll get it by luck. I haven't. We're going to have to grind that out at some point. There's a few things I need to do with the base Peglin character though, so I've got the base Peglin character up and running. Here's the spreadsheet for everything we've beat the game with so far. It's almost a sea of green right now. There are a few white blobs in it. And actually, one of the big white blobs on the far left is the Swaltorb. Not the Swaltorb, the Swarb, sorry. The Swarb, I think it's only accessible to the base Peglin character. I might be wrong with that, actually. Maybe the Paladin has access to it, but either way, it's a common orb, and I've not done it yet. We'll try and do that. That's kind of my aim for today. Oh yeah, it's not quite the up-to-date version. The Keeper has been sleeping on his job. I've gone away and come back again. Wait, that's not true. Now that I think about it, I say this. This happened 2 days ago, so actually, you know what? I'll give him a break. Okay, do I want to gain Must Circle at the start of the battle? Actually quite good in the early game. It's effectively just +1 damage, right? Ambidextrous is a phenomenal relic, but it's really bad to get it as the first relic in the run. I say really bad, it's pretty bad. And Enhanced Gunpowder is... It's the bomb build! It's certainly a bomb build. You can cheat a relic occasion with this. So really the question is the relic I could cheat via Enhanced Gunpowder, or potential relic, better than a Spiral Slayer on average? And I'll be generous to my viewers. I'm probably not going to get 3 cheated chests. I probably do it once over the course of the run. So I think it is really a 1-for-1 comparison, unless I get the fuse as well. In which case, I will be able to cheat many, well, I say many, 3 things at the very least. But I honestly, I think the Spiral Slayer is just fine. I think it's a solid get. +1/+0, sure. I think you could have conceivably taken anything though. I also had someone comment in a video, funny enough, we're fighting Slime Lord 5 million, and they said it was the first time they saw me fight Slime Lord 5 million, and I didn't go for the bombs. And I'm beginning to wonder if those bombs on the left and right hand side of the map are actually bait. I think there are certain circumstances where you go for the bombs, but I think if you're going for the bombs, you're sort of destined to lose. I feel like the way to beat the Slime Lord 5 million is just to get like a disgustingly large amount of damage and kill him that way. And I think the bombs are just too slow. Like, it'd be better to get more damage from your orb or your peg damage. So I think anytime you're going for the bombs, you're setting yourself up for disaster, basically. Speaking of setting yourself up for disaster, I'm going to take 3 damage because I'm not good at the game. Surely this time I get the bomb, though. Alright, that's not too bad. We took 3. But we're going to get some more gold from the old rainbow slime. I think all in all, if I'd been offered this trade, I would have accepted it, especially when I'm going to get the 25 now guaranteed. And actually potentially some additional gold on the board beyond that. Like, we could leave this floor, like, filthy rich. How about that? I mean, I might have, like, 35 gold rather than not 35 gold. I guess, like, 20-something. Sure. I'll take the bomb just to make sure I don't take too much damage. Also, my audio is all over the place. Like, sorry, the audio for me is loud. In Slither Spire, I found it a bit too quiet for me, but I'm going to blame Windows updates. I don't think Windows actually done an update recently for me, but I'm just going to blame it. Because then it's a problem I don't, well, I guess it is a problem I still have to fix at some point, because otherwise it's going to be annoying. But it's a problem I didn't create, let's put it that way. We got 45 gold, by the way. That is a seriously disgusting amount of gold. Anyway, if I'm going to go for the Swab at some point as this character, it means I don't want to run a crit build. So we're not going to take the Critty Ball or the Nim Ball, which actually have pretty good synergy together. I could definitely be, like, I could have my arm twisted to grab the Orpsium, though. I think the Orpsium's pretty good. It's targeted. I like it. I'd rather go left than right. And I strongly agree with my assessment. If we do end up left, okay, we didn't, then fine. I leave a bit of gold on the board, so be it. We're not fighting Leshy. Normally I only do this event if I'm fighting Leshy. I think I'm going to stick to that. There was a slight temptation just purely because they are actually quite good damaging orbs. And I've got an elite coming up, so... And also, you know, fire damage does 2 times damage to trees, right? The tree type of Peglin mon. By the way, this fight is not good. Like, as in, like, this is pretty hard. Getting 3 tree guys in this fight is pretty disgusting when you have piercing. So we need to get the bombs to get me there. Ideally a bit sooner rather than later even. Which sadly I've kind of cocked up at this point. So I won't be able to hit the other guys until they get right in my face. Did fireballs always burn the Leshy vines? I mean, Leshy wasn't one of the original bosses, so... No, but, like, you know. I think since Leshy's been added to the game, they have. I actually hate the shot I just made as well. I didn't kill this guy, which is one of the reasons why I hate it, but also I can't hit the refresh. And I can't hit this crit either, astonishingly. Alright. Let me clear a path to the refresh now that I've got a bit of damage to spare. Yeah, I think it's always done that. I think the tech's always existed. It took me a while to discover it, but... Knowing this character, I don't like to grab book club related stuff because they're the best character for healing. Well, actually, hold off on that. It's one of the best characters for healing. It might actually be the Spinventor is the best healing class, like when you like take it all together in the theoretical possible healing build you could actually get as that character. But generally speaking, they are pretty... If they can get that good healing orb, aka the Nosferatu, they're disgusting. Like, they can just output such insane healing, just like... I can't click my fingers, but like that. Can you hear anything? Like that. Just imagine it in your head. I think we save more money. Interesting options. I'm going to take the amulet because I so strongly believe in my theory that you need to take damaging items as soon as possible because you start too weak for the game. That I'm not sure I would rate this higher than the Rowling Heart. Not that I particularly rate the Rowling Heart either, but I think at this point in time I would rate it worse. But I think later on the Heart probably is better. Yeah, I mean, the problem with the Spinventor healing build, it just requires setting up, which this character doesn't really need setting up. You can set it up to make it, like, truly disgusting, but... You just, like, you unwrap it and immediately it works. It's not like a kit car type thing where, you know, to put together your remote control car. It's not like one of those ones, like the 300 or 400 pound ones where they have, like, a diesel engine in it and stuff like that. It's one of the ones you buy from, like, Argos through the catalogue, and you open it out of the box, and it just works immediately. It doesn't go as fast, of course, but it just works. I hate where the refresh is. I'm just gonna aim in this generic area and hope for the best. I really hate where it is. Never mind, it's easy to hit. Alright, I can't hit the crit, but now I have to use the horrible otherwise. So this is better than the horrible. I'm just gonna let the green slimes hit me for now. I don't have piercing, sadly, so I think this is like the lesser of the evils. That being said, at some point I do need to, you know, kill them. I think now is like the appropriate moment to pull the trigger on them. I was gonna say nice crit, but it didn't really matter. Okay, we have to kill the slimes. Huge shot. I was gonna say, I'll own up to it. I should have activated that bomb in the previous turn. And now we should be fine. It's gonna summon another friend, but we'll just take the slimes one at a time. I did just kill this guy. I did. Okay. That's very important. We're not gonna get the rainbow slime, sadly. And we're gonna get hit a bit more. But I'll say again, we haven't had a great start. It's not been terrible, but I've not had piercing, and piercing is like pretty important in this battle. We're not particularly well suited to fight it, even though I think it is a quite balanced fight. I think all in all, it's fine. Could have done better, could have done worse. I think we'll heal, we'll take an upgrade. Take that all the way up. There's some merit in best foot 4, but I think we can go for something a bit better. Also, I can't really afford it. Okay, that's like... that's the option. Okay, do we want to go to the poison build at some point? Because this basically gives me a win condition. Speaking of win conditions, here's the other win condition. It's the bomb build. I have refused the thing that really makes the bomb build hum. But it's still pretty good. Or this, which realistically I probably wouldn't take this without this. Also worth noting, I can't actually activate this yet, so if I do take this now, then, you know, not great. I will also say we're fighting Slime Lord 5 million though, so if we do get one poison thing, we win that fight. And actually, the final thing I'll just say to like add to the final bit of the Cluedo game we're playing right now, Orpheum's better with bomb build. But I don't think it's a big enough draw. I'll do Spinception. And actually, Spinception's got a big 20 next to it, so let's take it. Right, don't fuck this up, 007. I need to get through that gap. Close enough. Whenever I gain Must Circle and increase amount gained by 1, that would actually turn this into 2 Must Circle, which is like doubling my damage, kind of, you know what I mean? Like doubling the upgrade of the damage. I think I might grab Navigation Inflation though. I think the economy is what I'm going to need now. Especially if I go for a poison build. I will also say we could actually just die here. I probably like shouldn't do this right now. Oh yeah, I should not be doing this. I've not got the piercing for this battle. Houston, we actually have a bit of a problem here. Why am I trying to hit the refresh as well? Yeah, my build is really bad for this. We might just die here, which would be a real shame, because actually, we've got a lot of stuff going for us. It's just... we finally figured out what our build is going to be. I just don't have the tools yet to, like, enable that build. I'd love to kill the first plant on this shot. Did he die? No. Okay, that's actually so brutal. I've taken 6 more than I thought I was going to do. We could do with, like, an insane shot now. But I'm not convinced I'm going to get it. It's actually pretty good. You know what? That's brought me back. Brought me back from the brink. We just need a good crit on the next shot. Like, give me a crit in this middle bit somewhere. That's not what I wanted, but I'm going to try and humor it. I doubt this is lethal. No, it's not. It was somewhat close. I was going to say, please kill him. Right, we're out. There's no poison here again, sadly. I think I hold my money. Wait, is Clear the Way something I need to beat the game with? I think it is, right? It is something I need to beat the game with. Also, it's actually pretty good here. It's good with the poison build. it kind of gives me piercing where I don't have piercing currently. Game, I need you to work with me a little bit here. I need both healing and I need some spinception. Stop giving me the entirety of the bomb build. I will take this because I think the crit one is actually kind of pointless at this. Oh, actually, it's not true. Actually, very not true. I should actually go for a crit build now because I'm the poison build. So I will take this. I don't even know what I need here. I need like insane healing. I've had the full bomb build. It's actually crazy. Barring one thing, I've missed the candle. But I could have had like, I could have had it all. Okay, we need well done steak. That is healing. I wouldn't necessarily say no to the button thing, so I'm gonna aim slightly towards the left on the down slope. That's fine. It's probably what I wanted. It's not my favorite healing option, but it's still a bit of healing. A little bit of D. And now I need perfect battles. Cool. I was about to say I need to not take damage anymore. Sadly, we're in a battle where I can't really avoid that outcome. And there's another spider in the fight just to make my life even happier. Just need to take it. Need to take this bomb. Need to hit you as well afterwards. Huge shot that I got actual real damage. I might kill the other spider this turn. No, I'm not. Not a million miles away, though. Oh, balls. I needed a bomb there. That's fine. I get the kill at the very least, but I really wanted the bomb. Now I just need to clear a path to this bomb instead. Help. Okay, I got a bomb. That's the important thing here. And I got another kill. Just show me a good crit position. Not good crit position, but it doesn't matter. I have no choice. Yeah, I didn't get the kill. It's fine. We heal 6, though. This is optimal. Actually, unironically true. Not just debating you this time. That was the best outcome for me. We're gonna heal. I see it. We're gonna take it. I have poison. Not the best poison, but it's poison. I will also upgrade it just to give me a little bit more oomph for the next battle. Because although I say like poisoning will end the battle, I still need it to go to a considerable amount of poison before I can win the game. That was a bit of a risk as well. I greeded for 12 gold. If I'd gone into misnavigation, I probably would have just instantly lost. I want you to know, by the way, my poison thing is right at the bottom of the sack, so... that's fine. That's fine. My AoE poison's at the very bottom. So that's not going to punish me. I'm actually not going to fuck around. Just get the 2 bombs. I'm actually going to try and clear a path straight down. I really sincerely just don't want to fuck around with this. Like, navigation. My health is so tight right now that I think I can't afford to, like... I just can't afford to risk this. I'd love to get 50 here as well, but I'm probably not going to. Yeah, I'm not. I have to heal. There's no 2 ways in the matter. And I think I just go straight down. 42 is, like, theoretically possible, but... And we need the poison thing instantly. Please, in the first 2. I'll take it. It's not the dream. Give me the crit. I missed it. It's still not the end of the world. It's pretty bad, though. Okay, the poison's on, so we win this battle eventually. I just need to live. But that's going to be the like, you know, the actual problem. It's gonna be close. I would have loved the refresh as well, be like, you know, hittable. I think this battle just goes to show you how much poison counts as this guy, by the way. Like, my build is really not very good, but he's dead. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is actually... Oh no, we are unlocking something. We're unlocking Clear the Way. Never mind, I take it back. We're achieving something. It's not completely worthless what I'm doing. And actually, you know what? I didn't even consider this. The AoE damage is really good with the Clear the Way. It puts transparency on everything, so I can hit everything with something. What is the something I want to hit them with? Poison. Give me... I'm going to call my shot. Give me the poison dagger, and give me the crab claws. That's what I want to see. I mean, obviously I couldn't see it here, but down the line is what I want to see. I think I'll take Wondrous Ultimate, because, like, theoretically it should be really good with this, right? And I think most of the other things are a bit pointless and boring. That could be funny, though. Hackling Satchel just to fish for things I've not actually got yet. But no, I'll take Wondrous Ultimate Greed. It's like the least offensive thing there. We're fighting the Painter, which is actually pretty good. I think this is the probably... It's close to the best I could have hoped for. It was this on the wall. I didn't want to fight the Ballista Boy. Speaking of guys that don't really want to fight, I don't really want to fight these really strong stone friends. And I didn't want to start with this either, because I wanted to get to the bombs, but... Say Lavi. Let's discard. I need to get the poison sooner rather than later. Interesting, this guy is, like, stopping him. He's literally a roadblock. I've never seen this interaction before. It's really cool. Right, I finally got poison. Just a touch late, but we're here. Crit? No crit, but good damage. So the battle is over. Ow. I just need to live. Get some gold. Okay, the battle is fully over, and I don't take any more damage. That's fine. Dude, the sting is here. I'm actually going to instantly upgrade it as well. I just need the poison. Where do I want to go? Left. Navigation inflation? Now's the time to shine. Look at how much gold I'm going to get from navigation inflation. Dude, I don't care. I got 68 gold there. Okay, now I'm starting to care. 116 gold, by the way, on the navigation. I got 148 gold thanks to navigation inflation. I did take 10 damage, but... Dude, I think that's worth it. And I'm not going for the Pebble stuff. I've already seen the stuff for the sling and I've not taken it. Now, you're interesting, because you'll make me fight a guy. And the real question is, do I think I'm strong enough to fight a guy? Bearing in mind I need to fight another guy soon afterwards. I'm not convinced. I'm actually going to accept your little sneaky bribe. Ah, it's the best bribe in the history of bribes! He's actually goated. Oh my god! God, he knows how to grease some hands. I mean, he's a chef, so I guess he's got access to the grease, but... Oh my god, floating gauntlets plus this as well. Hang on a minute. It's actually opening up for me. Oh, you've walked into the wrong neighborhood. I've actually got something now to keep me alive a bit more as well, so like my health shouldn't go down quite as quickly. Ow. Not gonna say it's not gonna go down at all, but you know. We actually should just collect gold rather than go for the crit here. The poison will kill him eventually. I just need to, like, dodge a few hits. Alright, it's fine. It was 50-50. There you go. We're starting to dodge them now. I can't hit my refresh, which is like slightly causing me to go insane. Get rid of the shield, for the love of God. There you go. Stripped it. Get the refresh. We get hit again, but that's not okay, but we'll hopefully have to deal with this. Actually, can we deal with this? Getting a bit concerned. Okay, time to do some mad healing. Pretty good, but I think this is the problem, right? I need to solve the refresh situation at some point. I know, again, I could go insanely greedy here. I'm not going to because my health can't take it. I just have to go down here. If I get Nosferatu, I unironically think the run is just over. Well, actually, that's overconfidence as an insidious killer type of talk. It'd be pretty strong, though. I actually don't think I want Kobanorb either. I know, like, theoretically you might say, like, it works with Flaunty. You're right, but, like, it doesn't hit the gold itself, so it doesn't really trigger the Flaunty. It just creates stuff for the Flaunty in the future, which is, like, okay, but could be better. Anyway, this is the type of fight we want to see. Just a bunch of guys walking at me. Yes, please. Get the transparency going. Oh, he popped. Now AoE poison. AoE transparency. I remember as well with transparency, we're not quite there yet, but when it gets beyond 10, the guy behind them takes additional damage then. Like, it's actually a damage multiplier. It's not a good interaction, but it is an interaction, which is kind of why I want the Crab Claw, because you get to put it on multiple times then. Like, it's doubling the scaling for it. Heal. There's nothing I need to upgrade anymore. Well, that's not quite true, but there's nothing I want to upgrade. I'm, again, not going to greed here because I really want to go down the middle slot. AKA the right slot. Again, a bunch of guys walking at me. Sure. There is one guy that's going to shoot me, and I wanted to kill him with this, but that's fine. We'll figure something out. Right. Here comes the AoE poison. Damn it. I thought I could sneak the refresh. That's actually a bit of a bad play for me. It's actually not terrible considering I fucked up the shot, but it definitely could have been better. I'd love to get that crit, but I can't, so we'll just make sure we hit as much gold as possible so I can get some dodge. And everyone's slowly popping. Everyone's slowly popping. We're going to get a heal here as well if I don't kill everyone, which is actually impossible. Damn it. Okay, we'll do another heal. I don't need more poison. You might think I do, but I really don't. Let's go left. Let's fight an elite. We kind of could do with another defensive option. Really? Come on now. I'm like one relic and one orb away from glory. Is overflow bad when you have a greater than 10% transparency? No. It's not. It doesn't really interact that much. Because overflow only works when you're really killing something. But if you're not killing anything with the transparency anyway, it doesn't really matter. If anything, it's actually a good interaction because you could potentially overflow the guy behind the guy that you shot at. Because you get a multiplier on your overflow orb, which would hit the third guy. So it only really interacts if there's a third guy, I think, in the mix. So it's like really niche. Like, I don't think it's a good interaction, but Alright. Now we're cooking. Baking, actually. I have to. I hate it because, you know, it leaves me in such a scary spot, but I'm basically at this health anyway. Alright. We'll be firing this because this is just the game is over. So if you kill something, you reduce the damage will be reduced by the enemy's health instead of being multiplied by going through. If you kill the guy with the shot, I know what you mean. Then I think the overflow damage would get the multiplier. So you'd be doing more than if you didn't have it, I think. But like, it's such a niche interaction that it basically doesn't matter. The only way I can see it being beneficial is if you actually don't overflow kill the first. Well, not quite true. One of the best ways is not to overflow kill the first one, overflow kill the second one by a lot because of the multiplier, and then kill a third guy. But it's like so hard to enable that interaction that it's like basically worthless. But to be fair, that's what transparency is. It's basically worthless because in a 1v1 fight as well, it doesn't do anything. So. Does the multiplier not work when you kill something transparent? Transparent? Just losing my mind. I don't know on the transparency. When the transparency thing happens, the orb goes through, but I don't know how it interacts with overflow, because overflow says like the excess damage goes through. But I guess it pierces at the same time, so maybe you get the overflow on top of the piercing damage. I don't really know. It's like... No one's probably ever done it before, is like the thing. It's such a like tiny niche interaction that it's basically irrelevant because it's not going to be good. Because you could just take piercing instead and not worry about this. Mental gymnastics. The keeper probably knows, but I'm not entirely certain. My guess, if I was going to be like, how is this game programmed? I would guess the overflow orb itself would go through as normal with the transparency, and the overflow damage would be added on top of that to the next enemy. Is how I would assume it would work. But if you transparency the overflow pierced orb, you would do additional damage to the second enemy, which means you'll get more overflow on the second one, if you know what I mean. I think that's the most likely way this will work. Alright, kind of rude. Very right to get hit by this guy in his spear mode, but I managed it. Don't need anything here. We do have 300 gold. Maybe I want to spend some of this. Let's upgrade the dag orb, just in case I do hit a crit. Okay, I'm going to level with you. This is the wrong choice, but I do actually have to beat the game with it, so I think I'm going to take Ball Bean Hammer and just assume I can take this through to glory. By far and away, the best thing here is Duplication Station, but I'm going to take this because I don't know what's best for me. Realistically, I should just bank this now and actually take the thing that will mean that I'm probably, like, almost certainly going to win the run, as it's so good with this and with this. And funnily enough, Ball Bean Hammer doesn't do anything, I think, anything in this battle, and it doesn't do anything on the next floor, so I've literally taken a relic that does nothing over it, which is pretty stupid. I'm going to fish for the crit here. Again, as long as I live this battle, I win. I know, very funny, as long as I live this battle, I win. But you know what I mean. As long as I don't get killed by this guy, the damage is irrelevant, so... Focus on getting gold pegs. I'm actually going to ignore the paintings, I think, as well. They can start shooting me as well if they want. I might change that stance. Actually, I will have to change that stance at some point, because I will fire the poison orb at some point. As in, like, now. Where's my crit? There it is. Okay, so the paintings will die now. And actually, basically on cue. Yeah, the red bombs are now the new, like, fear. Also, don't want to get too confident. We could actually still lose this battle. We haven't got a lot of health, and the poison can actually stack quite highly. But I think we're fine. Like, just not killing the paintings over and over again, like, it basically just guarantees this fight is over. And actually, this is staggered out quite nicely for me, the Cauldron Bubble, so that I've not just instantly popped everyone. I'm actually gold farming right now. I know gold farming is also like defensive farming, but I'm actually doing it for the money. So I'm pretty confident I can win this. From here. The refresh, please. Alright, whatever. He's taking 400 a turn now. I'm stunned I can't hit one of the refreshes. There you go. Right, dies in basically 2 turns. And I've got a stake to heal me in a second. Yeah, we're fine. Right. Basically, nothing here helps me. The only thing I need to now is get around my issue of just exploding. I'm so tempted to shotgun. It's good with this. Multi-ball is good with this. I shouldn't have too many refresh issues. It's theoretically good with other things as well I've got, like the Flaunty Gauntlets. The downgrading is, like, pretty spooky, because I don't really end battles quickly. But I could have this weird situation where, like, I raise my power level in the early game, and my late game power level, like, slowly rises because of the poison. They sort of, like, cross each other on the graph at some point, and hopefully, like, that works. The cactus I just don't understand. I mean, I do understand it, but, like, I don't understand how it could be good for me right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Go for gold, I understand how it could be good for me. Because, again, it gives me multi-ball. The damage loss, though, seems too brutal for me, because I don't have any scaling on my orbs. So I think I can't really do that. And actually, if this does 0-0, it doesn't actually go off, so I don't do the spinfaction. So I think this is literally untakeable. Probably is untakeable. Probably stupid, to be honest with you. I think I should take nothing is the actual real answer. Okay, it's the Shredded Wheat. Shredded Wheat is actually really scary. They do a lot of damage. Perfect opening here with a shotgun. We can get punished here. We can definitely get punished. We really don't want to fight elites anymore, because the ghost could actually be like a serious issue. Because if the refresh goes somewhere I can't hit it with a shotgun, then GG, we just lose. Not quite true, but like mentally I will just lose. And fully enough, I've got 3 refreshes, and I can't hit them with my shotgun. Which is actually astonishingly unfortunate for me. There you go. Okay, I mean, I'm not a heathen. Toil and Trouble is interesting. Again, it's something I should probably consider taking. I don't desperately need it, though. We actually have, like, other poison options. The fun thing about this one, actually, is if it does 0-0 damage, it actually does go off still, so... but I just don't think I need it. I think AoE damage is almost better, and actually, we just don't need the poison, really, because this eventually kills them, right? We don't need to worry about it. As soon as they got the poison going off, then fine. If we get this plus aliens rock, then maybe there's like a shout, but I don't think it's worth the money. Okay, I don't love you. The guy that's flying towards me right now. I could do with less of you in my life. I got the crit. I think yeah, he still hits me. 50-50. Okay, he hit me. But it's fine, don't worry. Because I have this combo wombo, summoning circle into Orpsium. Big heal. Back, baby. You thought I was dead. No. He holds on. I am actually slowly dying though, but I actually kind of need to solve this. Keep healing. Just keep hitting pegs. Good dodges. Good kills. Okay, this is fine. Don't worry about it. This is fine. This isn't alarming. We might want to grab the book lob. For no reason in particular. Might want to do that as well. This seems reasonable to me. Come on, question mark tiles. Don't be elites and be kind to me. Is this being kind to me? I think this has been kind to me. Other issues of the old constricting chains. It makes it hard to, like, get out of the way you want to go. No, I refuse. We've done that. We've been over that bridge before. I might take the book lob Mark II. I won't take this, though. Because this is actually a 0-1. Okay, it's fine. I missed out on it. Oh my god, it's not fine. Fortunately for me, I have got Cauldron Bubble as the opening, which I think, barring this, I was in, like, actually a world of hurt. We still are in a world of hurt, but I think this gives me a small chance to get out of this. I actually need to hit some red bombs. Oh my god, I missed all the red bombs. I need to hit some red bombs, or dodge, like, everything. Okay, we're getting armor as well now. We have mini dodge. I dodged it. It's fine. It's what it was there for. We're gonna get super dodge after this. Everything's exploding. It's like a fucking Michael Bay movie out here. And I'm back to full health again. Never before have I made a build that more makes me want to, like, shit my pants and then, like, it's all fine. But my sphincter is going to be well exercised after this. That's all I'm going to say. Do I want the ether wheel? Probably not. It's not that impactful right now. I wouldn't necessarily say no to something that puts refreshes on the board, though. But one refresh, too small. Small fry. I don't... let's just go right. Yeah, the book club was a pretty good pick up. Please let me go left out of this battle. Alright, again, I see we have our friends the blow you up guys. I'm just gonna dodge whatever you throw at me. Ow. Fine. We dodge it. Then we get a full heal again, right? And I get armed this time so the red bombs don't just instantly give me. We could do with a refresh here. I've somehow missed all... No, never mind. I thought I'd missed all of them, but I haven't. This battle is effectively over. Okay, I somehow, like, piloted this out of, like, complete disaster. I'm not going to say we're going to win this, because I actually think it's quite close now. I think I've done something to this build that is not holy. But we're getting there. I definitely want to go left here. I definitely want to be on the left path somewhere. Do not give me the elite battles. Please let me go left. How are this the best options to go left? Oh my god. I might not be able to go left. That's fine. Never mind. I was so, like, concerned. It's like, is this bouncing back over? No. Like, lock in. That's an easy shot for you. Alright, we're almost solid. We're almost in the clear. Grubby Hand, unironically, I normally say this is shit, because it kind of is, except on the forest. Mainly because no elite's, like, affected by this. Shredded Wheat is one of the very, 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 very few fights where this actually does matter. You get double damage on the guys in the top, so I'll take it. It's actually good. Buzzell Totem also has some merit since I got 444 gold, so I'm sorry, Totem. It just happened that you were up against something better in this instance. Holy shit, carrot lovers, rejoice. I could make so much bank. I'm not going to take it, but, like, it could be insane. We definitely want this. We definitely want this as well. I should really remove the pebble. I'm doing it. Fuck it. Screw the carrot. Alright, I'll take the carrot. It's really the wrong play. Why is it called shredded wheat? Because it looks like 4 pieces of shredded wheat together. Rare situation, by the way. Summoning Circle into Horrible is actually a good play here. I'm actually quite happy. I just want to hit pegs. It doesn't matter the damage I do. It's just the hitting pegs and getting a bit of poison that matters. So this is actually good. So many horribles. And I'll try and go down this side because there is some gold this way. Alright, never mind. I've killed them. Nothing worth taking here. And honestly, let's go this way. Oh my god, can I actually get out? Oh no, I can't. It changes it. Good. I was going to say, if this hasn't changed, I don't know if I can get out of this. Like, guaranteed. Okay, this is pretty spooky as well. I'm quite happy with my opening, fortunately. And also, unironically, this reflect perspective is so big for me. It just gives me an alternate, like, line of damage, so I don't have a super, super slow start. It's slightly accelerated. No, shredded wheat is a food. It's the British cereal. And they look like little squares of, like, wheat. I don't really know what... Actually, wait. Am I thinking of shredded wheat? Hang on a second. Maybe I'm not thinking of... I mean... I can't remember what the squares ones are called. There is shredded wheat where it's, like, blocks. Shredded wheat squares? Oh, they're called Shreddies. Sorry, I've been calling it wrong all this time. There's a cereal, like, very similar to it called Shreddies where it's, like, encased in a cereal lattice rather than just as a brick form. Like some sort of dystopian, you know, here's your gruel, sir, form. Gotta be honest with you, neither are particularly, like, suit my taste, but... If you like them, then go crazy. Do I enjoy it? Not really. I'm not a big breakfast person, and actually, more to the point, I'm not really a big cereal person either. About the only cereals I've ever, like, tolerated in my life were Frosties, which is just sugar on cereal, so much so that you can't taste the cereal anymore. And when I was very, very young, I used to like Cocoa Pops, which is like puffed up rice with chocolate on it. And even that, like, I found a bit sickly at the time. Might as well heal. I'm not doing anything else with the money. Other than, you know, investing in a carrot. Oh, absolutely, I'll destroy the first boss. Wait, I have no tech for you. It's fine, we don't need tech. Tech's for nerds, okay? Alright. Actually, I've never had constricting chains on this fight. Theoretically, like, extremely anti-synergistic. Well, not extremely, actually, that's wrong. It's a bit awkward because I can't really aim for my gardening steps, which makes my life a bit spooky, but we should be fine. I mean, he's dead, right? Theoretically. It's just we have to hope the multi-ball goes where we want it to go, but I could see a world where, like, we get really stuck. Kind of like now, where they just all go in the same bramble. Anyway, the fight's basically over. The only thing you like was honeycorn. A bit like, is it called Cheerios? I wasn't necessarily bad against them. Bad. I didn't mind them either. I had them very, very occasionally. But I'm just not a very big breakfast person. As I said a few times, like, I have, like, some unknown gut issue, and it's normally worse in the morning, so, like, I just don't bother with the cereal. Re-Philosopher's Stone is actually quite good with this. Effective criticisms, though, is quite funny. I just don't have enough crits to enable it. I kind of want to go for this, but I think this is a smarter option. We refreshed the board a decent amount as well. Excuse me. Sir, why is the brambles in my fight still? That would be a really funny way to lose this run. If I couldn't get through the brambles. Really? Just let me fight the boss. It's okay, just dodge this one attack or kill him before that happens. And we're golden. You need to do 59 damage here with a multi-ball pebble shot. Or dodge. Oh, and the grabby hand actually works with transferency. I didn't even consider it. It's actually quite a good synergy. All round. How did you miss all the refreshes? Just riddle me this. All right. Okay, now this should just, like, take me to glory. Okay, not quite as glory as I was hoping for. Crit, please? Maybe? Sire? Nope. Alright, sure. I'll just miss every important thing on the board. It's fine, everyone's popping anyway. Alright, I'll do it. I said I would take it if it shows up. One final check. Everything's got a 20 here. They do. I really should just go straight down. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to heal back to full when I fire. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. You might think, like, okay, maybe it is guaranteed over, but you might think this is guaranteed over. I actually sincerely don't think it is. These guys can do disgusting damage, and I'm not sure I can necessarily out-heal it. And the chain can be cruel. I will say, AoE poison to open is probably the most optimal play imaginable. Also, I should almost always I should almost always be aiming for the top ones, because I have grabby hands, so I'll do more damage this way. But yeah, it's quite awkward to aim on this with the constricting chains. Okay, that's fine. It snuck through. I thought for a second I'd whiffed everything, which would have been just GG. Just keep putting up armor, keep getting back to full health. Hit the refresh ideally as well. Throwing that out there. Alright, I'm also aiming for the wrong guy. It's fine, it shouldn't matter too much, but I definitely should hit the top guy. It's fine. It works out right on the next turn, so yeah. Right, get a bunch of gold on the board. Get the pegs upgrading. But yeah, we're approaching the point now where it's going to one-shot me. Oh my god. Targeting the wrong guy again, but it's fine. We're back to full health. Anyone's sphincter welded shut or just mine? Alright, that should actually be game though. I mean, I'm not... I don't know. It should be over. I don't think one guy can kill me. Sadly, I didn't get the achievement, but that's fine. We can go back at C0 at some point and do it. We still give the keeper some work. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Another Dublinski. Not with the sword, which is what I intended to do, but... what did we actually achieve? Sorry. Oh, we did clear the way, which is pretty nice. Is that it? Is it clear the way and nothing? Oh, ball peen hammer as well. That wasn't on the list. I think that might actually be it, though. But it was still a really good build. I kind of enjoyed it. I think it honestly went to show a bit why transparency is kind of, like, not very good. It just takes too long to set up, and like this plus the poison and stuff, it just was super hard to survive. The turning point really was when we grabbed the Super Gem 5 million, and even then we could quite easily have lost. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything else, man. I'll see you next time. Bye!